Every year for like New Year's resolutions and intentions and stuff, there's a category where I focus on something physiologically. So like every year is something different. Last year was like my circulatory system, and this year is my nervous system. And I gotta be honest, my nervous system is absolutely just shot. And I think that because I've been putting more focused like attention on it, now I'm kind of just seeing like how overdue I am for a reset, a recalibration, a recharge, that kind of thing. Now, talking about stepping into our masculine, I'd like for what I know of what it takes to kind of like recalibrate our nervous systems, I'd like to share so that I can also like put that into practice. This is how I'm gonna kind of declare that right now. I have identified three main pillars, or like three main factors to getting this done. So first and foremost, I think we all know that getting back to basics is huge, right? What does that entail? Good sleep, exercise, eating better. Are we walking? Am I walking my 10,000 steps? Am I going to the gym the way that I know how to? Am I eating what I need to be eating? That kind of thing. Electrolytes and hydration, all that kind of stuff. Very important. It's boring, but like we all know that if we're getting enough sleep compared to when we're not, it's huge, right? Second thing is, I think this is huge, especially right now because of like all the crazy stimulus that's being thrown our way, and that would be screen time, right? All the phone stuff, like the news headlines, just kind of not having a better grasp on what it is that we're consuming. I speak for myself. I mean, I know the difference between waking up first thing for my alarm so I can get ready for work and going straight to scrolling and just allowing for whatever it is that I run across to be the main thing that's kind of like taking over my nervous system, right? And these days the news headlines are pretty horrific. And so having a little bit more of like being on top of it so it doesn't control you, it doesn't control me. And the third one I think is definitely the most important. And it's interesting how it's like you need both ends of the spectrum. For me, the rooster that I am, I need my morning to myself, and I need to be in stillness, and I need it to be like mine to have in solitude and silence. I know that when I'm doing that actively, I feel like my day just is that much better. That's one end of the spectrum. The other end of the spectrum is co-regulation of the nervous system with others. So solitude and connection. Connection being spending time with all the right people that ground you, right? That's why a lot of times we say someone is so grounding. It's because their nervous systems are pretty regulated, and it regulates yours, right? So to add to that, like hugs are so important. And like, I would say that's probably, if not one of, like definitely the biggest nervous system regulating things that we can reach out to. It's like if you see someone who's just like not okay, like giving them a hug, as long as it's appropriate, right, makes all the difference. So that's what I'm gonna start doing.